Namaste, friends. Welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly, and I'm Shelly. Today's practice is geared for back pain, for moving the spine. So, whatever's going on with you and your life and your back, if you're getting down in the dumps, getting blue about your back, join me on the mat. Unroll the mat, unpeel the edges down, and let's move our bodies in ways which feel good for us. See you. For extra support today, grab 2 pillows and a blanket for your body. So wherever you are in your back pain or in your spine, join me in however it looks for you coming down onto the mat. I know I've had some students and classmates who have such severe back injuries that they must lay on a side and almost do a kickstand and lay and roll back. And if this is what you need to do, gently to come to your back and wherever you are with your spine, or if you are able from a seated position, gently engaging the core by tucking the navel back towards the spine. On the exhale, rolling back until you get to that point where it's, woo, it can do no more and it teeter-totters. Exhaling, both feet rooting into the earth, touching knees together. And bringing hands either to stomach or to the heart center. And bringing the awareness to the inhale. Not trying to change it. And followed by the exhale. Slowly allowing yourself to slow down self. Bringing that awareness within. Breathing in a big breath. Long lengthen inhale into the heart, drawing that prana. That life force in, and exhaling it. And friends, here's the space where home practice is your friend, because breath is your most powerful force, one of them. And allow yourself to hear yourself and let go of the judgment of whatever is happening, and lengthen that inhale into that heart center, opening up, expanding the ribs wide, filling the lungs to the top of the lungs and letting it, sighing it out. Big long breath in, bringing that pranayama into that body, and letting it go, friends. Cycling with your own breath as you settle, bringing that breath in, long lengthen inhale, and letting it go. Allowing yourself to hold space for you, for any pain in your spine, or any pain anywhere else in your body, and just bring love and compassion in within your body. And if there's any moment throughout this practice where the pain gets too much, you slow down and you take a movement that feels good for you, or just stay still and just take 5 to 10 deep breaths, because this practice is for you. I'm here merely as a guide to help you. Bringing that prana, that life force, into the heart center and letting it go. Good job, friends. One more big breath in and letting that go. From the core, inhaling one knee up towards the chest and slow and steady, depending on where you are. Exhaling, opposite leg, tucking it up high, coming in for a double wind reliever. Breathing in a big breath, inhaling it in and letting it go. Inhale, raise the tippy toes up to the ceiling. Exhale, toes out. Inhale, raise those toes up high. Exhale, down. And wherever you are in your spine, if this is doable for you, just tune into your body and do what feels best for you, you guys. This is you. This is for you and your body. So listen. If it feels good, taking small circles in one direction, just slow and steady. And if that's too much for your spine, pause. Or try, you could do a simple rock side to side, really being aware of that breath. And just giving yourself that love that you need in that spine. Take it slow, big breath, and let it go. Gentle stretches, you guys. Gentle stretches, my friends. Exhaling, if you did go in those circles one way, go the opposite direction. Breathe back in and letting it go. And taking this slow and mindful. Wonderful work wherever you are in your spine, in your lovely back. And sometimes it can be kind of tricky. I'm going to grab for my blankie. So this option, except for Joey's taking a nice little cozy rest. Can I borrow this blankie, you cozy little puppy? Oh, cozy boy. So my hips keep digging into the earth. So this is where we grab a blanket. Taking that blanket and laying that on your mat. So this is just giving extra protection and padding. I know I have hard floors and it's a little bit rougher on my spine. So with feet down, just gently rolling back to that spine. And just settling. If there is a little niche on the blanket, like an overhang, just allow your head to hang over that. Not hanging like from a cliff, but just resting on the mat. From here, inhale, raising up the right leg, taking it slow and steady in your spine as you engage through the core, feeling through the quadriceps, the hamstrings, coming in for a laying down figure four, a reclining figure four. Just slow and steady in your body, what feels best for you, pausing here. And just holding here, and if it feels good, you could gently rock side to side. Again, wherever you are in your spine, if your spine is feeling like you want something a little bit more, let's try this. But if your spine is feeling happy here, just stay here and feel the stretch within the core, finding length from the sit bones, creating a long line of energy all the way up to the belly button, the heart, the mouth, all the way to the top of the head. If you would like something a little bit more, inhale to raise up, engage through the core, hands interlace through the back side of the leg as you inhale, raise the opposite foot up. And you can just take this slow, and whatever this feels like, if this is feeling like too much on your spine, just gently through the core, engage and rest that foot down. But if this, however, is feeling good, engage that core, inhale to tuck. And gently rocking side to side. I know it feels good for me to go side to side, so whatever feels best. And you can really feel this in the back of your thigh. If you go up a little bit higher, or you can exhale and just give it a more gentle. And if your spine is saying, yes, please, you can do just gentle rocks side to side on the inhale. And on the exhale. And when I practice, I like to use affirmations or mantras. Affirmations are Western culture mantras. So saying positive words to yourself, simple as, I am healthy, I am safe, it's okay to be where I am, I am healthy, because I know when we get injuries, it's easy for us to say, oh, my back hurts, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick. How many times are we repeating those things to ourselves? And if you believe, as I do, that we are the creators of our lives, that we want to create good, positive words for ourselves. So repeating kind words, I am healthy, I love myself. And from the core, exhale, gently resting the opposite foot down to the mat. Inhale, raising up that leg. You can kind of get some cricks and pops out by rolling the ankle at the raised leg, gently bringing that raised leg down to the earth and switching the opposite foot. So wherever you are, right or left foot, plant one foot into the earth. Opposite foot comes off of the earth as you engage the core. Cross the ankle over the knee for a reclined figure four, making that little four, and you can engage through the bottom of the foot or exhale, point the toes, whatever feels best for you. Finding that long line of energy, that strength from the sit bones all the way to the tippity top of the head, breathing in a big breath. and letting it go. Breathing in those powerful thoughts. I am healthy. I am healthy. I am healthy on the inhale. I am healthy. And if this feels good for you, stay here. If you want something a little bit deeper, inhale, engage through the core, tucking the navel towards the spine. Inhale, raising the bent leg on the earth up towards the body as you bring both hands behind, clasping or interlacing hands on the thigh, the hamstring. And just wherever feels best for you, inhale, hinging that hip towards you, or exhaling a little bit further away. And you can even really tune into the quad on the opposite leg, getting that beautiful stretch and the side of that quadricep all the way to the glutes, to that beautiful booty that does so much and bounces this all around for us. Breathing 3 deep breaths at your own pace. And if breath is something, if prana is something that makes you feel anxious and doesn't work for you, tune into drishti, visual points like on the ceiling, or tune into some words that pump you up. Something as simple as I am strong, I am strong. I just really want to encourage you to make this practice your own. And if you are tuning into that breath with me, big breaths into that heart, or simply saying, I am strong, I am strong. Gently exhaling that leg down to the earth. Opposite leg slow and mindfully, rolling out any kicks. You could do some kicks or cricks or pops down to the earth. From here, inhale, raising up the right leg, and just gently, you can bend that towards you, or exhale, driving that heel up high to the sky. And know that everyone's body is different, and some people might have more range of mobility and flexibility in the hamstrings and have a straighter leg. In yoga, friends, we always want a gentle bend to all of our joints because that's how we take care of our joints. So bringing that leg up, and you can go in for that extra support by swooping around the back of the thigh. And that's, again, just moving that hip crease towards you. And you could just gently rock side to side as you inhale and let it go. Or if you're more of a mantra, an affirmation seeker, tune into that affirmation, setting good intentions for yourself in your healing journey in your spine. And you can just check and see how it feels, and if it feels good only to bend that knee, that might be where you are. I know sometimes it's so painful even to stretch with back injuries. It can make you start bawling your eyes out and just tears can be streaming down your face. And no, that's okay. You're not alone. We all get weird things in our body, okay? It's just fine. And from here, if you want, you can roll that ankle. I always have real poppy ankles, lots of air in my joints. And you can just take this moment as you breathe or tune into those affirmations, those words that are going to help encourage you to heal. Just take this moment for you. From the core, exhaling slowly and mindfully that foot down to the earth, and gently raising the opposite foot, so tuning into the core, grounding through the right foot and lifting up the left, and tuning into what feels good if it feels good to draw that knee towards you or drive that heel up high to the sky. Again, not judging yourself or perceiving yourself as having to do something a certain way, just tuning into your body and what feels good. If it feels better to point the toes or drive the heel up high to the sky. Giving that extra support by swooping those hands, either interlacing or clasping them around each other on the back of the thigh, tuning in either to that breath or that mantra, that inner dialogue. And if your inner critic, if that inner ego voice is coming and saying things to you that are rude, you just kick it to the curb and say, no, thank you, and let's fill ourselves up with kind words, as in, I love myself, I take care of myself, I accept myself, I approve of myself just the way I am. Good job, friends. Bringing that knee into that chest if that's what feels good for you. Taking 2 deep breaths or 2 conscious mantras to yourself. work, friends. Gently bringing that heel down to the earth. And whatever this looks like for you in your spine, so if you are able to power up and bring yourself up, that's great. But if your back is hurting so bad, and I know that it can be like this, try however you can to turn onto your side. And if that doesn't work, and you can kickstand up, or just tune into how you can allow yourself to get up. And as we are up, you can slowly, however this looks or feels for you, I'm gonna crab crawl back. You might not be in a position where you can crab crawl back. We're just gonna go past our blanket here and coming into a tabletop position, so taking it slow and steady in your spine. Big toes touching big toes, opening the hips and the knees up wide to the mats, and exhaling forward. Joy is really using my pillows, and he's so cute that I can't take them. You can right here, grab your pillows, that's what they're for, and do a supported child's pose, or Bhaktasana or Balasana, or the devotional pose. So do what feels best for you in your back. I do have students in this pose who can't get all the way back, so if your booty is up high, as you sink your heart down to the earth, and it might be super painful to have your hands forward. So if that is, check yourself. And this is Jack. He's my helper, my main man. Oh, Jack is gonna help his mommy. Thank you, Jackie. So we're gonna grab those pillows and do a supported version of Bhaktasana or Balasana. As you hinge forward, just tune into your body. You can have your head to the side, head forward. Again, just check and see what feels good for you, arms back or hugging. And just allow your back just some love. And breathing in a big breath into the back of your heart. And letting it go. Breathing in a big breath to the back of your heart. And letting it go. Good job, my beautiful friends. Big breath into the back of your heart. And letting it go. And knowing that wherever you are in your journey of healing or injury or illnesses in your life, that I truly believe everything is here as a lesson for us to grow and give ourselves compassion. And when we get injuries, it's our body's way of saying, slow down and take care of me. You don't have to push me so hard. I need you to nurture me. So I encourage you to nurture and listen to your body, my beautiful friends. And stay in this supported child's pose for as long as you would like. I'm so grateful for you and practicing with me today. Namaste, my beautiful friends.